Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm TJ Crockett and welcome to Down Home Cooking. Today I have a awesome breakfast recipe I want to share with you guys. It comes from my family, and this recipe here is something that when I was a kid growing up, my stepfather would fix every great once in a while. And I'd be a kid running around and stuff, and I'd get a whiff of this, and I'd be like, what in the world is that going on in the kitchen? And I'd run in there, and my stepdad be in there. He's a cooking and stuff, and he never hardly cooked much, but when he did, he done a really good job. I wish he probably cooked a little bit more, but my mom always done most of the cooking. Well, she done all the cooking, but every once in a while he would do it. And so I took this recipe that he had, and I tweaked it up and I made it my own, and I've been cooking it for years now, and it's a phenomenal recipe. It's called Country Mountain Breakfast, and it's done in a cast iron skillet, and it's simple ingredients, something that you probably have in your cupboard or your refrigerator, all but one ingredient. And I'm going to go over the ingredients with you right now, but if you would take the chance right this second before we go any further and like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to your friends. Get the word out. We are growing. We're growing slow, but we are growing. And guys, I have so much in store for you guys. So many great recipes and stories. And like I say, this is just something that I enjoy doing. And I'm bringing it to you because it comes from my heart. And I just want to share it with everybody now that I'm up into my later years. And I've done raised all my kids, and they left home, and this is a great hobby, something that I enjoy, and I just want to share it with you guys. So if you all would, please hit that subscribe button right now and tell all your friends and family about this, and we're going to get started right into this. So today, Country Mountain Breakfast coming your way. Okay, today guys, we can't forget about Flash. Here he is. Flash, come on, get up here and get it. Show everybody on the camera. Come here. Come here. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Here's Flash, everybody. Here's your treat. Good boy, Flash. Good boy. All right, guys. Today, like I said, we're going to go over these ingredients. It's pretty easy. Let me go ahead and remove my knife here. So, about 6 eggs. It depends on how many people you have in your family. Because each egg represents your portion here. You need 1 large onion, and these are red potatoes, depending on how many you're feeding. So I got 5 potatoes here I'm going to cut up, and you got to have some avocado oil. And like I said, there's one thing that you probably don't have in your cupboard, and that is corned beef hash. We're going to take this, and this is what's going to make it really good, guys. This has got the old turn and key thing here, and I'm going to show you guys how to open that. That's pretty fun. But your cast iron skillet, get your oven preheated to 350. Get your oil ready, your avocado oil. We're going to get over to the stove. We're going to get this going. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut up these onions first. Cut them like that. I don't know how you guys cut your onions, but I cut them in half, and then I cut the tips off, leaving the root in, because you want to leave this so that way it won't come apart. And then just make your cuts right through there, and then come right through here and make them as big as you want. If you like big chunks in it, then you can, or small, it doesn't matter. There's that one cut. Over here on the side. Here's this one. And I'm not trying to do this any pretty way or anything like that. I'm just cutting them up. Nothing special. And then we're going to cut our potatoes up. Watch that end when you get ready to cut it, because it'll try to slide on you. We got those cut up now. Now let's cut up our potatoes. Wipe this up. Wipe this area up. Not that it matters. I like keeping everything clean, washed, and everything. So Now we're going to cut up this. I'll start cutting up the potatoes. So just cut them in half. Cut you a couple of lines in them like that. Chop them just like that. Try to cut them all the same length and size. If they're a real big thick potato, then I'll cut it in half a little bit, like this, so it's thicker. See how I'll do that? And then I'll just lay it over on its side, cut it like that. Make sure you got a good sharp knife. Well, that's funny. Anyways, you just want to chop them up like that. Or you can chop your potatoes a different way if you like them like that. You can do that. And for my family, like I said, I don't eat a bunch because it's just me and my wife. So I've been taking leftovers and the neighbors and all that's been wanting them. So you just want to keep cutting them up. It's a cool sound effect in it. And I probably ain't gonna use that last potato because that's a lot of potatoes for me and my family. That'll be plenty. So make sure you get the right amount of potatoes that you want to do. You can use any potato you want, but I think the red potatoes do the best. So there we are. We got that all cleaned. So let's get over here to the stove. Hey guys, we got it in the skillet. Now we're going to season it up now. We got our onions, we got our potatoes, and now you want to make sure your potatoes are good and done. The only thing, so what we're doing is, so we got the oven preheated to 350. The only thing the oven's going to do is cook your eggs. So that's all you're doing. It takes about 15, maybe 20 minutes. So all right, we're going to go in with some garlic powder. And we're going to go in with a little bit of salt, because we don't like a whole lot of salt in our family. Fresh garlic, or fresh ground pepper. You don't want your potatoes, I'm going to do a video on how to cook fried potatoes, and you don't want your potatoes up too high, and you don't want to get it too low, because you don't want them to burn. And I'm going to use, today I'm going to use some Dano's Primo. Don't that look good already, guys? And then I'm going to use a little bit of this. I know some of you guys probably don't like it, but like I said, we put a little bit in our food around here. And then, of course, I'm going to use our Outlaw seasoning, which has just about everything in it that's good for you. And we might season it up again once we turn our potatoes and stuff. So we're going to let these go and let them cook for a few minutes, and then we're going to turn them over here in just a second. So we just got to kind of watch them. I'm going to go ahead and turn these over. Give them a little flip. Get this all incorporated, our seasoning and stuff. How long does it take to cook these potatoes? Probably about 15 minutes maybe. I've really never timed them. And also it just goes by the thickness that you cut them, so it's all different time. But I like my onions to get caramelized. That's why I use a cast iron skillet. And you got to make sure that temperature is just right. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead. I didn't say this in the beginning, but I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of butter in it. Because butter makes everything so freaking much better, right? And we're going to let them keep going there. It's been about 12-13 minutes and these are coming along just fine. They're starting to turn golden brown, and my onions are caramelizing. I'm starting to see the color that I'm looking for. Waiting for that little bit of tenderness. So when we get ready to put our corned beef in there, these potatoes are almost done. And then they'll finish cooking with the corned beef as it goes into the oven. And like I said, everything that you do from here after you cook the corned beef in it, it's already done, all but the eggs. And I'm going to show you about that. So now let's just test and see if how tender these potatoes are. They should be real close to being done. Oh, just a little bit. Let's see here. Let me try to find a big one. Here we go. Yep. Okay, it's time for the corned beef to go in. And then we'll put a little bit more seasoning on it after that. But this is how this works. So this is one of these turn. You gotta turn and open it. It's pretty cool. And it's corned beef. When this goes in and starts cooking with the potatoes and onions, oh my goodness guys, look out, because it is good. You guys have got to try this. This can right here is like $4 I think at Walmart. And that just twists right off like that. And then you just kind of open it up and you can do it in one block, but I don't like doing that. I like taking a fork and kind of putting little chunks out everywhere. Just kind of breaking it off as we go along. Hope you guys can see that pretty good. Because that's going to fry up in there with our potatoes. It's okay if it gets chunky because it's going to break up anyway. I just never did like putting it all in there at one time in a big chunk. And I'll do a little bit and then I'll stir it up and then I'll put the rest of it in and then we'll season it. Hear that get in there, frying. And it gets broke up pretty good. Give it a flip. Look at that, guys. That's looking so good. So good. Like I said, that'll all break up here in a few minutes once we get going here. Like I said, this is a really good meal. A lot of people don't know about corned beef hash that you cook it like this. That's why I wanted to show you guys today. It's so good, man. So good. And there's a lot of it in this can, and it just blends so well with these potatoes and stuff. Look, I just took a whole block, just put it on in there so I can get it done. Just go in there, just kind of break it up as best you can. It's going to break up as it gets in that grease anyway. And try to spread it evenly all in there. Like that. incorporate it with these potatoes and these onions. It's caramelizing in this hot avocado oil. Look at that. Guys, this is, the smell of it is just really, really good. If you don't know, and okay, so on St. Patrick's Day, around that time, you know, there's a lot of corned beef in the stores, and you see that, and a lot of people don't like corned beef. A lot of people do, but this, it's not like a stout taste like corned beef, like you would, you know, like the roast kind. It's a lot better than that, because that roast, I think it's got kind of a stout, you know, unique taste because it's corned beef. And this way, it's not like that. I mean, you guys really just have to give it a shot to see what I'm talking about. Now let's throw a little bit more of my seasoning on here, and then we're going to let it go again for a few more minutes, and it'll be about done. It'll be about ready to put in the oven. Some more pepper, a little pepper, and you can put some jalapeno peppers in this. You can put a green pepper in it. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just showing you the base of it. It's really good. Like this, so you guys just hang tight there and just keep watching. One thing it will try to do, it will try to fry on the bottom this corned beef, and it will try to kind of stick to your pan, so you got to keep turning it, and it'll be fine. It won't, I just don't want it to burn, because if it sits in one place too long, it will burn it. So you just want to kind of keep turning it there, and you'll see here in a second when it's done, because it'll go from this color to a little bit darker color. Alright, that's what we're looking for. See how it's kind of fried that, made it caramelized? We're going to take that and flip it over. That's how we know we're getting close to being done, when we start getting that color, guys. Goodness gracious, it smells so good. It smells so good. Got another couple minutes and we're ready. Looks so good. The smell between the caramelized onions, the garlic powder, the seasonings, the potatoes, and the corned beef cooking, your house is going to be filled with a different kind of smell. I mean, it just smells so good. And you can actually, after this, you can actually eat it like this if you want to. You don't have to do the eggs. But that's, to me, that makes the full breakfast, because you got your potatoes, your vegetables, and your meat. So we're going to let that go for just a few more minutes, and then we're going to be ready, guys. All right, guys, I believe we are done. Let's give it another turn. Look at there. There it is. And it's done. Oh my God, it smells so good. We are now ready. Hear that sizzle? That tells me the corned beef is where I want it to be. My potatoes are good and done. Now it's time for the magic. So what I do is I kind of spread this out, flatten it just a little bit, turn off the heat here, give it a little shake, get my sides down. It's going to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes in the oven there. If you guys can see that, that looks good. That is awesome, guys. Now, it's time for the eggs. Like that. Nothing special, nothing. It doesn't have to go in a particular place. I like just to put them around the ends here. Like that. put more in there, like I said, but you don't have to. All right, let's pop this thing in the oven. We'll be right back. Oh, before we do, let's put a little seasoning on there real fast. I'm gonna throw some of this and then some of my house seasoning on it. All right, now it's ready to go in the oven. 350, just a few minutes until the eggs get done, and then we'll be good. Okay guys, out of the oven, and I put a little parsley on it for just a little color, and look at this, phenomenal. Looks awesome, guys. All right, so now you know it's time to take it around the block for a test drive. I'm gonna take a bite of it and let you guys know how delicious this turned out. All right guys, it's taste test time, my favorite part. All right, let me get on in here and get this. This is gonna be really, really good. Let me get this out of here where this, get my egg and everything. Look at this. Look at this. Looks good. All right, it's time for a taste test. Get a bite of this egg and all this right there, just like that. The egg is cooked perfect. The potatoes are phenomenal with those caramelized onions, along with that corned beef hash. Guys, you've got to try this. Here's my favorite bite of it right here. With this egg. Egg, corned beef hash, caramelized. Guys, great breakfast right here. My country, mountain, breakfast. Right here on my channel. At TJ Crockett, with Down Home Cooking. This is where you're gonna find the good food. Country cooking, simple, easy. From my kitchen to yours, guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Where's my knife at? There it is. I'll see you guys later.